Director. Thank you, everyone. I'm really honored to be here today to take you through a 20 minutes journey in a rail digital transformation. Let's start first by a quick overview of Huawei. I believe most of you already know us. We are a leader in the ICT market, present in more than 170 countries around the world. We have 207,000 employees. More than half of them are dedicated for research and development. In 2022, among the $92.4 billion US dollars, we have reinvested 25%, one quarter of them, in research and development. In the past decades, we have invested more than 140 billion US dollars in research and development. That shows Huawei's commitment to innovations. We have more than 120,000 patents to our name. Now, let's start through this journey. Actually, throughout history, everyone knows we passed through several industrial revolutions. These industrial revolutions were accompanied by an energy revolution, and in the past recent years, they were accompanied by an information revolution. Now we are speaking about the metaverse, the virtual world, right? On the energy revolution, we are speaking about carbon neutrality. It's a vital challenge for our world, not only for the rail industry. So a fifth industrial revolution is becoming inevitable. It consists of merging the two worlds, the virtual world on one side and the physical vital challenge of carbon neutrality on the other side. And the idea at the end is to build an intelligent, smart, green economy. This is not just a trend, right? There are initiatives out there. Take the case of China or European Union. There are a lot of initiatives, a lot of programs right now to develop high-speed rails. In Europe, for example, they are doubling their high-speed rails. In China, we want to reach 70,000 kilometers of high-speed rails. These high-speed rails, to ensure high-speed rails, we need to invest also in technologies, in intelligent railways. There are also a lot of programs, research and development programs, and programs in Europe, for example, moving people from roadways towards more green transportation systems like railways. So all these intelligent green initiatives are out there. And the main target still is to ensure safety of the passengers, safety of the operations, and also the efficiency of the operations while ensuring the passenger experience, enhancing the passenger experience. But how do we do that? To do so, we rely on technologies. Here, I'm listing several of those technologies. See, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things. We have several technologies out there. Huawei is a leader in those technologies for sure. But that's not only having the technology, right? We need to structure things around. Because the technology is out there, but we need the structure. And Huawei is proposing a vision based on reshaping connectivity, reconstructing the platform, and enabling intelligence. Actually, I like usually to take the case of the human beings, because when we speak about smart, we speak about human beings. We are the smartest beings in the world. I don't think anyone will agree with that. So how we behave, why we are smart, how we do things, how we take decisions in our daily life. We actually sense the world through our senses, right? Sending it through our nerves, to our head where there is the brain, to analyze all this information and do good decision makings. So here we are trying to do the same in terms of ICT infrastructure. Is the place where we sense the world. Is the infrastructure that will sense the world. Send it through the network, through this nerve system, towards the head, what we speak about the platform, where there is the brain, where there is the artificial intelligence here, and where we can enable intelligence. First step, as I mentioned, is reshaping the connectivity. And one of the connectivity parts is the train-to-ground communication systems. Nowadays, I mean, in the past years, actually, there are a lot of GSMR solutions that's been deployed. It's the 2G for railway, for the train-to-ground communication. This technology is obsolete, right? So since 2012, the International Railway Organizations, the UIC, with major railway operators, with key players in the technology, such as Huawei. We're working together since 11, 12 years to find a replacement for the GSMR. And this replacement is already there. Now in October 2023, this month, the first version of the FRMCS, the Future Railway Mobile Communication System, is already released. And Huawei is a major player with all these, I mentioned the railway operators and other players in putting the standard in place. What is this FRMCS? Actually, it's a new technology that will come and replace the 2G. It will give you, instead of the 9.6 kilobit per second that GSMR proposed, the 2G. I think everyone remembered the 2G, right? The phones, you could not do much with them, right? So now the idea is to replace them by technology that allows you to have minimum 20 megabit per second. So that ensure higher bandwidths. When you speak about higher bandwidths, higher capabilities, lower latency, that allow to have real-time positioning of the trains, have what we call moving blocks instead of fixed blocks. We can have videos over the trains. We can have a passenger information system with PA. We can like voice, video, and data over this FRMCS network. There are a lot of intelligent services that can be provided because we have increased the bandwidth. It's already happening. In Angola, for example, we already proposed this FRMCS solution, and the capacity has increased by 50%. We passed from 10 trains to 15 trains per day. In Mozambique also, we have deployed this solution. And the coal capacity, the transit, has doubled. And we can see between 2021 and 2023, we passed from 22 million and we're expecting 30 million this year, dollars. In South Africa with PRASA, there is the GSMR network, and there will be in parallel an FRMCS network, and the idea is to go through a smooth migration from GSMR to FRMCS. In Malaysia also, as part of the One Belt, One Rail initiatives, we are proposing this FRMCS solution and reducing by 30 hours the shipping between China and Europe through Malaysia. Doing on the train-to-ground communication on the axis, also we need to accompany by an upgrade of the backbone. Okay, we are still in the nerve system, right? We're going up to the head. And what we recommend is a full optical solution. Now the existing solutions are based on what we call technology called SDH. It's deployed almost everywhere, and it's an obsolete also solution technology. And the idea is to replace it by an optical solution called MSUTM. And it inherits actually all the O&M habits that we used to have in terms of expertise.